today when President Trump saying that if he was the president back then, there will be no war. And I'm quite sure that it would indeed be so. I can confirm that.
So I know a lot of you probably don't believe this claim by Putin that he wouldn't have invaded Ukraine if Trump was in office, but personally I do believe so, and I'm going to break down the reasons why right here. So first of all, the unpredictability of Trump as a president is one of the main factors that Putin wouldn't have invaded Ukraine because he didn't know the repercussions that the United States under Trump would take. And we already see the unpredictability of Trump right now in his second term with the Iran bombing of the nuclear sites, right? He said he needed 2 weeks, yet he ended up using the B-2 bombers to strike the nuclear facilities the next day after saying that statement. Now, the second big reason would be Trump's energy policy. So U.S. oil and gas was soaring under Trump in 2016 and would have obviously continued in 2020, which would have made it really hard for Russia to bankroll this war. And the third and final reason, which might be the most important, is Trump's critique of NATO. Now, unlike Biden, who was real buddy-buddy with NATO and all the countries of NATO, Trump would have been more critical of our involvement in NATO and their stance against Russia and in support of Ukraine. Because if you don't remember, right from the start of the invasion, NATO allied with Ukraine and Biden allied with NATO, which obviously allied with Ukraine, sending weapons, sending money, just real escalatory measures by Biden. And just overall, Putin did not see Biden as a strong leader. He was weak. And that's another big reason why Putin didn't respect the United States enough to not invade Ukraine. And whether you like Trump or not, you have to admit that he is a strong leader. He speaks his mind, unlike Biden, who could barely speak his mind because he was so mentally incompetent. And so if we consider all these factors and all these reasons together, it's safe to say that Putin is telling the truth. I don't think he would have invaded Ukraine under Trump. I think there would have been some deals made beforehand and some conversations beforehand that would have stopped this war from ever being started in the first place. So let me know in the comments what you think about this, and be sure to share this important information.